the sky is the limit. There really is no limit. We can accomplish anything together. And so thank you to all of you amazing artists and everybody who helped to make this possible. This is the greatest accomplishment of our lives, and to get to do that together is just I'm just so grateful. So thank you.
Nadine, thank you
Nadine
very
has
much.
a soundtrack coming out with 11 Grammy winners. So she's on a soundtrack with Eric Clapton, Ozzy Osbourne, Jimi Hendrix, and other very well-known, recognized artists that are literally icons. They're not just Grammy winners, but they're icons. And how that happened is the synthesis of what happens inside this Space Blue Lunar Prize ecosystem. That is because Michael Nash brought Lunar Records in and brought that catalog together into this ecosystem. That catalog is now being shared throughout the artist community here, and artists that are participating, like Scott Page is going to talk about this. He just got signed a couple of days ago a license to the Pink Floyd Money song. It's now in his hands, and he's going to make projects with it. And it's because of this synthesis of our community, our beloved community, that this has happened with Nadine. So, Michael Nash, thank you so much for bringing that together. You changed Nadine's life when you brought that catalog into this project. And then that catalog now, thanks to Roxy, she's agreed to share that within this community. Artists that are looking for an edge to have a Grammy winning artist synced up with their movies, their documentaries, or their art projects. We have that tool. No one in Web3 has ever had a tool like we have in the music industry right now with this tool that we have. So thank you, Nadine. Much love to you. Thank you for bringing the Indigenous community to participate officially in this space program, to bless this mission. And I look forward to working with you on so many other great things and seeing you again very soon.
Thank you so
Amazing.
much, Dallas. You're such a light. And I just feel like I have to say, because I've known Dallas for a lot of years now, over a decade, and we've done so much together. And I have just seen this man. I'm literally tearing up in this moment because I have never seen somebody work so hard and be so dedicated to uplifting artists and making a difference in the world through that. And it's just been incredible to witness you, Dallas, take on a vision and say yes to it and really roll up your sleeves and do whatever is needed to be done to make it happen. And, you know, some of these things I'm like, really? We're going to send stuff up to the moon? Sounds pretty crazy. But you just continue to blow me away. And I'm just so excited to walk this path in life with you and this amazing community. So thank you.
Okay,
You too, baby.
Love you guys.
Hey, Nadine.
Thank you, Nadine.
I'd like to say,
It's good to
can I
see
say,
you.
could
Go
I say
ahead,
a
Mark.
word to
Go ahead.
Nadine? I got my video to work, and if you guys can see my hat, when I walked up to the chief at the party at the
Oh, yeah.
at the house, I had a "Don't Quit" hat that my son had "Don't Quit" tattooed on his legs. So I had some hats made, and he took off his hat and handed it to me. I didn't really know what he wanted. So I thought that he wanted my hat. So I gave him my hat, and it was such an emotional, when he gave his prayer, I mean, it was the craziest thing. It was just so beautiful. And
Yes.
I love you guys. It was tremendous. But this is the
Thank
hat.
you.
This is the hat from
Chief,
the
the
chief.
chief
I
hat
had
for
to
a
go
chief
put it
man.
on. There's Crazy Horse. Red Power.
It's good. It's good to see you, Mark. Now, also,
He,
much love.
yes.
I just want
thank
to
you
say, hey,
very much.
Nadine, how are you? Good to see you.
I'm so good, Michael. I'd love to catch up with you soon. You're such a light as well. I'm so proud to know you and so excited for all the incredible media that you're putting out.
Perritos, eh?
Anytime.
Fantastic. Thank you, Nadine. All right. Next, we're going to go to Roger Sichel. Roger, you are prepared and ready to go. Unmute your mic if not already, and take it away, my friend. Roger, you were here.
You want to take your phone off of mute, Roger?
I'm going to ask you to unmute.
Hey, I want to thank, first of all, I want to thank Dallas. I want to thank everybody here. Terrific community, and you're a futurist, and that's what it's about. You brought stuff to the moon. You've done the impossible, and you brought us all with you. Kudos to you, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now, I'm going to, I mean, I'm an artist, I'm a curator, I'm a technologist, I'm a concert producer. I've done a lot of stuff. I know a lot of the folks that you know. I met amazing people, you know, Dallas, like you and Scott and Scott and Gerardo and Stacy I knew before, and some of the other folks I knew before was fabulous. But I'm just going to cut to the chase. Can you hear me, everybody? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to cut to the chase, and if you can see what I'm showing, what happened was I was speaking to Dallas.
Alejandro, we gotta move you, baby. Where
Okay.
are you?
Okay, I'm gonna
Okay,
come
go
back.
ahead, Roger.
Okay, so what happened? By some strange means, I got invited very recently to Mar-a-Lago, and I was speaking to Dallas about it, and the moon is in my heart. Luna Pride is in my heart, and I'm there, and I discussed it, and I go there, and I'm doing a royalty, a show on royalty, which is Prince Mario Max Schambach, whose family goes back to the year 1000. And I'm just gonna, you know, that's in there, if we can see this. And let me see if I can move this along, which I can't. Oh, here we go. So these are just pictures, and it's a lot of pictures of what I did, you know, since I've known Dallas, either with, for, or my own stuff here that I've influenced. So I'm at Mar-a-Lago, I'm doing the show, and during the show, on the big screens in the major ballroom at Mar-a-Lago, we have on the left and right on these big screens, which I don't have here, but it's to whoops, I don't know what's, that just got blown away. So what happened is all of a sudden we're introduced to the world of half the people at Mar-a-Lago. I went back there again another night with some of my crew, and you know, Donald Trump is there, and you know, of course, we have Luna Prize, and the Prince Max series will be part of the Moon Project. And so let me see, I'm trying to get this back up here. No, okay, that's not going to work. So anyway, so we go up to Donald and we say, Donald, I just want to know, you know, that here's the Prince, you know him very well, he's a buddy, you know, do you know about Luna Prize? And you know about the project, the first lunar museum by Dallas Santana on the moon? He said, no, I never heard of it before. This is amazing. I'm so excited to hear this. And so speaking to Donald, and Donald said, you know what? I gotta tell Elon about it. I don't even know if Elon knows about it. So the message of the Luna Prize mission got into Mar-a-Lago, into the White House, to Elon Musk, who either knew about it or didn't, but he knew about it after he spoke to it. And he was hanging out with Jeff Bezos at the time. So Luna Prize, all of us, and what we did, we're not going to get canceled. So, so
Roger, thank you for doing that. That was
Yeah.
the impossible becoming the possible, to have the president of the United States to acknowledge what we've done, and eventually Elon Musk
Yes.
acknowledged it as well. So thank you so much. And it's led to new opportunities and new horizons for you as an artist and for everybody in Luna Prize. So
That's
thank
awesome.
you so much.
Great contribution, Roger.
Yeah,
That's
thank you for your contribution on that, Roger. Wonderful. We all get to work with you again.
No, it was a pleasure, and it was, and I took, but I'm sure you saw a million videos and pictures of what happened. I mean, the reason why I couldn't make it to the last party because that's the day that I was at Mar-a-Lago. One of the days I was at Mar-a-lago, and
Wait,
that was the first
Mar-a-Lago has
event.
parties when there's a moon party? That's not okay. You
I-
you gotta fix that.
You know, we
Or you
asked
invite
them
them.
we asked them to cancel, but you know, it is, and you know, but
All right, next
luckily
year. This year.
this
Bro,
year,
Rogers,
this year,
thank you very much. You
Yeah.
have a lot of content there. We can't wait to see it all.
yeah.
Keep us posted and through Dallas on how we can access the content or see it, and where to see it. Thank you very much, Roger.
In
In the, in
Great
the metaverse
contribution.
and some of the live events and gallery shows. I was just inside the Bit Basel Gallery in Sagamore Hotel, Roger.
Yeah.
And wonderful to see the amazing artwork that you've done that's up there on the digital screen. So congratulations.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Well, thank you, and
Thank you.
and thank you for Scott for letting, you know, for allowing me to participate and
Yeah.
for it to be up there 2 months later. That's a big deal. And I met such wonderful people there. I mean, all of you and the talent and being, you know, that I documented Woodstock from the beginning, not knowing Gerardo then and meeting Gerardo, you know, like about a year ago. I mean, it was just incredible. And then meeting Scott, because I love music and I have stories about mostly everybody, which you probably do want to hear. And they're amazing stories from your guys' worlds, from Scott and Gerardo's world. You know.
Well, we
Anyway.
definitely need a fireside meetup, guys, all
Yeah.
together, bundled up. We can do a
Yeah.
jammies party. I don't care, but it's time to get back together. All
Yeah.
right, we got to move on because time is ticking, everybody.
Scott Spiegel. Let's hear from
Now,
Scott Spiegel with
no,
Bit Basel.
sorry, Dallas, not
What?
yet. This
We
is
gotta
the
make him
time
wait.
where the one person that speaks all the time when he's not supposed to speak is supposed
What do you
to
mean?
speak.
You're not talking about
Mr.
Scott
Scott
Page.
Page.
terrible.
Your time, Scott.
I know. So sorry I talk too much, but I am so excited about the project. I can never stop talking about it. First of all, I have to give a big shout out to Ori Benegal because Ori was the one that brought me into this project, right? He was the one, and I believe Dallas, if I'm not missing, was he the very first artist that was brought into this project?
Yes, Ori was the very first artist who he did a project with Snoop Dogg, actually, and I got shown it, and I said, "Wow, that's going to be fabulous." So we haven't told anybody much about that project, but he has a 10,000 image project with Snoop Dogg sitting up on the moon right now.
Yeah.
And he spoke highly about you and told me, him and I and Nadine were all together at the Bit Basel event a couple years ago. And he said, "Hey, you got to meet this cool guy, Scott Page." And I said, "I've heard about him, but where is he?" And he kept telling me about you. And so here we are.
Well, you know, it's so interesting because we put a project up there that has 4 billion unique pieces. And it was the one NFT that we did with a combination of 4 billion different pieces we could do. And there's a
Wow.
whole project that goes around it. And that's how I got into this project, was doing that with him. And then it became the cover of NFT Today magazine, right?
That's right. I
So-
remember that.
Yeah, so that's how that all started. And then I was like, oh, I can't believe I'm going on the moon. And then I talked to, I think it was Lori and them, and you guys were kind enough, and because you were closing it. I came in towards the end, right? I was like one of the end guys. I wasn't there from the very early stages of it. I came in just before you were going to close the hard drive up, or the technology up.
Oh,
And
that's
I was
right.
able to convince you to say, please keep it open for a little longer and let me put something up there, right? And you guys said, go ahead, because I put 7,000 digital twins up on the moon. I put my entire life history all the way back from my days of Lord Swell television shows to Sound City, the first recordings of the Wah Wah pedal. I put all my father. I put all of our businesses.
Is there a
that we had
photo of
through-
you as a little child? Like, can we see Scott Page as a
you could,
5-year-old
but I'd have
with
to-
it,
I'd
like
have to go
playing
find
the
it.
flute?
Oh yeah, I'll
He has
definitely
a
search that
mullet.
up.
He's 4 years old.
Yeah. So, and then I also put all my Pink Floyd photos. I put 150 hours of Pink Floyd video.
I put up there all my Supertramp Toto. I had a business with Quincy Jones, so QD7, all that, the memorabilia that went along with that. I put up there my first meetings with Lady Diana and Charles in the Royal Command performance we did at the Royal Albert Hall. So I put all this stuff up there. And you asked me, how did this change me? Well, it's interesting. In my life, I always had a vision of doing three things in my life. I wanted to do music, right? And then so I did music, and then I wanted to do business. So then I did business. And my third thing was documentary, right? And so I had been collecting memorabilia for years, all my tours for years, boxes of stuff. I just put in bins. I collected from the tours, tickets and passes and shirts and whatever I could find. I just throw it in boxes, right? So now I had all this stuff. And I got this opportunity and I put all of it up on the moon. And now I'm going through it. So it changed my life in the sense that it gave me focus now. So my documentary is more on the Web3 side. The other part I truly love about this project, I mean, first of all, the people are awesome. Like, this is great, man. Hearing everybody's stories. Every time I come into these things, I learn something new about people. I learned a lot about the project at, Soundromeda, because I was on the phone with Braden last night and dove into the tech and saw what he was doing. So it's so interesting. We're watching all these pods of things that are going on that we don't even know what's going on. Now, there's nobody that knows what I put on the moon, right? And I don't have a clue, a lot of people, of what they put on the moon. So this is going to unfold over time, which is great. So back to the fact that this gave me a purpose, and I love this because it's very technology driven. I believe I'm a big Web3 believer. I love tokenomics. I believe the world's going to get eaten by tokens. Everything's going to get tokenized. I love the business models that you've built on top of this project, because we have the Lunar Bits, which is incredible. And if you think about it, what you've done, Dallas, is you've actually given us a distributed brand, because we now get to actually apply that brand to what we do, which is an incredible thing. And we're building this community and building culture, because at the end of the day, all businesses, all things, all startups, I almost look at it like a startup. We're like the Mood startup, right? We're a group of people building on top of this brand, right? And we have the tool sets that are happening. So this is and I go back to Brandy, because she's talking about the financial system, because that's what we're talking about. The power where tokens, what it does is it's going to be the greatest distribution of wealth in history, period. Because you've never had a tool set that you could walk up to a building and hold your phone up to a QR code and say, oh, I can buy this building for a piece of this building for 10 grand. $10,000 later, boom, I'm done, right? I just bought that building. I just transferred wealth, and the ability to build on top of it. And that's what's great about this. I'm already building with other people in the community here. I've got 10, 12 artists that have been building on top of my assets that I put on the moon. That's one of the powerful things, is we can build together. And that's what this project really is. It keeps unfolding, because I can see it say, at least I know something's going to come up. We're going to do something with fashion and, something with the things that I've done. I don't know. We'll figure things out. All these different opportunities are here amongst us. So for me, every day now, there's not a day that doesn't go by. I get up and I'm doing moon. If you saw my living room, you can see there's my angel. It's on the moon.
I wanted to ask Scott, like, what's this whole purple angel situation? We've seen the mullet. We've seen what is this, Scott? What's going on here?
So this is called. It's about 8. It's taller than me. It's about 8 feet tall. It's called the Angel of Now. And it's all about the present state, right? It's all about that. And if you can see down here, it's got a little baby in the belly. This was part of a project called the Community of Angels, which was done here in Los Angeles back in the day. You probably saw the angels all over the city. Well, this is the one that I sponsored, and it was painted by a girl by the name of Janice Grace up at Universal City Walk. And we had a whole thing where the kids were coming around and making angels, and we had a whole project that was all around it. Now, what's interesting about this piece too is, and it's the only purple angel on the moon, I guarantee you. It's got on the back, you can see these kind of feathers, spaces. And what I have these hearts. I don't have one of the ones done, but I've been having artists and celebrities and people that I admire paint on them, right? And they've been creating and doodling on them. And then they're going to all get put on the back of this on the back of the actual angel, and that'll be a piece. But this angel's on the moon, and it also goes along with, this is where the whole thing sits, which is inside the golden mullet, right? So that is the main piece of this, and that is actually a painting that holds IP, and it has a whole decentralized, a DeFi strategy built in. It has a whole DeFi play, plus a circular economy that's built into this piece. That's a long story. We'll get into that later, but all of this stuff, everything I'm building right now, like I've made my living room is now my my moon party, my moon thing.
Do you hear the music of the Oscars like telling you to slowly slow down?
Yeah, yeah, there you go. So this is thanks to Dallas. He got me the screen. So now I'm taking all the art, I'm pulling it all together because I'm going to basically do, these are a lot of my photos. This was Remo had created artworks with these pieces on top of it. And so now I'm just building out this whole collection to basically tour the collection. So I'm building all the pieces, putting it all together. I've been building a show around it, and this is all going to be around what's called My Moon EXP, My Moon Experience, and it's basically, what is it? Who are the people I put on the moon? The stories behind why I put them on the moon, and then all the collectibles, the memorabilia, all the pieces that I've collected, boxes. So there's a lot of physical goods that go along with this at the same time. So there you go.
Amazing.
That's how it changed my life, and that's what I do every day now. So there you go.
Fantastic. Amazing
Thank you,
answer,
Dallas.
Scott. Thank you.
Dallas, dude, I am so impressed that you actually pulled this freaking thing off, and I thank you very much. I can't even thank you enough for letting me be
You're
part of this.
welcome, Scott. Thank you so
I mean
much
it,
for
man.
acknowledging that. Now we have Soundromeda going live with the music side, an incredible project there. And we have the project that Brandy Vale has brought to the team with, the future trend multiverse. I mean, these are incredible ways, and for people to come and see what you put up on the moon, Scott, and it's actually happened. It's now live, and we're going to do our first event openings. So this is fabulous. This is I've been telling everybody the metaverse projects are going to go on for years and years. We're not just putting this together for a week. This is a multiple year program, because in order to exhibit the 77,000 assets that are on the moon, it's going to take us a decade to do that. Now, of course,
come
we're going
on.
to start.
You know, Elon Musk says you say a decade, it's going to take you 2 decades. You say 3 months, you're going to make it done in 6 months. Come on, Dallas.
It could take 20 years. That's absolutely correct. Scott has his own secrets of things. And that's the fun of it, is that we want to unveil this over time. And time is a part of the equation of the whole success as artists and as creators. It doesn't just happen in a day, a week, a month, or even a year. Where you keep grinding it. So a lot has happened. Thank you for acknowledging that, Scott. A lot has happened. I'm so happy about the fact. Think about, Scott was in the band, but he didn't own any of the music. He didn't have any of the rights to the music to Pink Floyd until this week.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That
I
changed.
know how I want to use this stuff too, which is good. So,
I can imagine.
That's for sure.
He did
you know
not have the permission to do this until this week, guys, and it's because of the Luna Prize mission. Luna Records went up there, put the music up there, realized that Scott Page was the closest living person around us that's not weird like the other guys in Pink Floyd.
Well,
Okay.
debatable,
We wanna work
debatable,
with
guys.
yeah,
We
I
wanna
think
work
that's a
with him.
debatable question.
But it's meaningful what he has, and he's going to be able to sync that song Money. What a great song that is, not only with his art projects, but bring it to other collaborations. So we're really excited about that. Congratulations. That's something that will definitely be seen and heard in the metaverse. So thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Love you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you, Scott. You are a light to this project always, and you are making our lives better on the dance floor.
You're
in
too
the
kind, bro.
hearts,
Back
and,
at you, man. Thank you very
no,
much. You're too
seriously.
kind.
Another
kind.
synchronistic
Much love.
moment. I introduced Scott to Dallas before the Moon Project a long time ago. Dallas and I were working on some projects, and
Wow.
I introduced them. And then Scott later on told me he had already put a picture of me on the moon.
Oh,
And I was
yeah,
like,
that's right.
He
"How
was
do you-"
part of my payload, and I thought I was going to come up and say that I had no idea that she was already put on the moon.
Such a
It's
small,
a small world.
just
Yeah.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have to keep moving. I'm sorry. We could hang out here all
Yep.
day. But Scott, thank you very much.
Thank
And we're
you.
going to move over to, we have 3 more to go, and then we might have some special surprises. But I would like to introduce Bit Basel with Scarlett and Scott. And Bit Basel has been a tremendous force in this project as well over the last year, 2 years. Maybe longer.
Big time.
Bit Basel, also a very big partner of mine. I got to the mission through Bit Basel. I
That's
got
right.
to
Scott
Dallas
introduced
through Bit
you
Basel.
to me.
I got to design the mission identity through Bit Basel, and I really want to thank you guys. Scarlett, you were a friend in need. When I talk about new beginnings, it was because I looked for new beginnings, and I heard Pasha and you were on a chat after I was fully burned out from launching an NFT project, which was not always easy. And because we did a modernist for Bit Basel, and Dallas liked it, we had a chance to redesign the Moonrider, and then from there it just went wild. Scarlett, I think the word is yours. I'm going to try and change your name. This is not Scott, everybody. This is Scarlett. But let me try to do this while we fly. Scarlett, welcome to the show.
There's just too many Scots right now. So let me see if my internet
There's
is,
never
Who doesn't want to be Scott
too
these
many
days?
Scott,
Everybody
right?
wants to be a
Scotty
Scott.
boy, yeah.
I want to be a Scott.
I like Scots though. They're cool. They should multiply.
God.
It's good.
They're multiplying.
Multiply
no,
the
no.
Scots, yes.
Beam me up, Scotty.
That's so weird. No, you know, like I said, I guess I want to be Scott as well.
I got it. One second.
Scott. Hi, everybody. My name is Scarlett Arana, not Scott. I am the co-founder of Bit Basel. I'm here to represent 22 artists that Bit Basel selected back in 2021 on a very special mission. It was about impact. And these artists are doing amazing impact work as part of the Sustainable Development Goals with the United Nations. The SDGs represent 70 of development goals, and each goal represents an impact. And so what Bit Basel did in 2021, we did a call to action where we asked crypto artists to submit one of their artwork as part of the SDGs. Those who were selected were then honored to be part of the Luna Prize mission, where forever their art will live on the moon. So this is a way to elevate the consciousness of humanity and help artists who are doing impact around the world as they are representing a global goal. And so I'm very happy to talk about the 22 artists who were selected as part of the Luna Prize, as this is a very important mission in order to preserve humanity's cultural value and preservation, and talk about the different initiatives. We have global goals that talk about gender equality, climate change, the oceans, life on land, life on water, and so forth. And so this mission is to help create those impact and awareness, and where we all globally collaborate. Bit Basel's mission is to help educate the masses about Web3 and to talk about the future of arts. And we were first introduced to Dallas a while ago to help bring these initiatives and to talk about how we can all work together as one, as we are living on spaceship Earth, which is with this Earth. So Bit Basel, as a crypto art community, have done the call to actions and to celebrate the SDGs and to help preserve their art and elevate their impact. So yeah, I'm very happy to say, this is our 1-year anniversary, and every artist who participated have helped be part of that big global initiatives as part of the United Nations SDG. We are trying to reset the global goals by 2030 and help make those a global impact. So Bit Basel, we are one of the largest Web3 art fair and Web3 community to help do the sustainability angle and to help these great initiatives. So, but I definitely would like to thank all and every artist, as we are all working together and to resolve the global goals. Well, thank you, everybody.
Thank you,
Wonderful,
Scarlett.
Scarlett.
Thank you for all your
Thank
help,
you,
Scarlett.
Scarlett. Yes.
Yes.
And definitely we'll love an opportunity for those artists as well to do a little bit of shout out. We saw one shout out to do about gender equality, SDG number 5, to help support women, as that is very dear and near to my heart.
Thank you.
Thank you, Scarlett. Thank you for being a great partner. And with that, we're gonna head right over to Scott Spiegel, the Mirror.
Woo, the
Spiegel's
Mirror. It's a
a
German
mirror in
inside joke.
German. That's an inside joke.
What's
But
Scott in
Scott,
there?
welcome to the party.
Thanks, Kelly. Thank you, Dallas. Thank you, Scarlett. Thank you, everyone. It's so awesome seeing so many friends here, and it's the 1-year anniversary. But I, as we were talking, I was just writing down kind of all the events, and I don't mean like little moments. I mean actual events that Space Blue and Bit Basel and all of our partners put together over the last 5 years. I think can really culminate into this. I guess it's 4, but it goes from the end of 2021 all the way till now. So I mean, if Brandy and Dallas remember back when Space Blue was NFT Blue, we all met at Bit Basel Miami Art Week 2021, where we did 7 days at the Sagamore, thanks to Scarlett and her impact friend Kelly, who that was a lot of fun. We met each other in chaos, but we made a beautiful week together where we launched the first ever space NFT. And I say launch, I mean as an NFT launch. We auctioned that with Cyan Proctor for 22 Ethereum. And that was all just a teamwork effort. I remember Dallas brought in his auctioneer. We all teamworked that together. And that really was a moment in history. And then I remember leading up to Bit Basel 2022, Dallas calls us and says, hey, like, Scott, I'm a part of this awesome mission. We're sending art to the moon. It's like, what? What are you talking about? He's like, I want to bring the project founders and talk about it. And we were in the heart of Art Week. So like, come on in, Dallas. He brought Nova Spivak and Lori Taylor and himself and, oh God, I'm forgetting it. Timbaland. Timbaland came with Dallas, the acclaimed rapper, and he talked about this historic mission that they're going to be doing to send artwork to the moon, which was incredible. And it was that same week where they started to invite us and all of our SDG artists to the mission. So December 5th, 2022 was when Bit Basel officially became part of this Lunar Prize Space Blue project. And I'm going to go quick.
We had tequila with Timbaland that night.
You did?
I did.
I'm jealous. I didn't get to bring back Timbaland, but I just want to go through each of these events. These are only ones I could remember on the top of my head. But since that time, that was December 2022. In January, me, Dallas, and Scarlett went on stage at Miami Blockchain Week 23. We went to Miami NFT Week 2023 on stage. We were on stage at Bitcoin Mining Conference 2023, New York Fashion Week 2023. We came back to Art Basel, Bit Basel 2023 with Moon Party, and we did our first auction of all these pieces that were about to go into the moon. Then the moon launch happened in February 2024, and we took that story to NFT NYC 2024. We took it to Austin in Consensus. We took it to Nashville with the Summer of Love programming. We took it back to the Bitcoin Mining Conference in 2024, and then we brought it back to the Sagamore, where at least our friendship all began this year with Moon Party and Scott and Gerardo, and I think everyone here on stage. And it's 1 year later, but it's still just beginning. And where are we going to take it to next? That's what I kind of wanted to just kind of put some thoughts into people's minds. I mean, we're super happy. We're launching the first ever Bit Basel Festival in 2 months during Miami F1, in partnership with the city of Fort Lauderdale, Broward County, and city of Lauderhill. And they want us to bring the artists and the technology to their city. They're a little jealous of Miami. So they're paying for us to come up there and bring our whole community. So how can we bring this moon mission back to South Florida in 2 months? I'll leave that to the event branding masters, Dallas and Brandy, and everyone else here too. Scott, Paige, Gerardo, we want you to be back there playing. Kelly, I know that you're going to be a big part of this, but maybe there's something that we can do to bring everyone back for a nice reunion in a couple months. But thank you all. Thank you, Dallas. I think my 2 minutes might be up. I hear the trumpets. And yeah, so let's keep it going for another year.
Thank you, Scott. We really love Bit Basil. It's a special
Big time.
place in our heart. Brandy was there to bring it together in my life. She introduced me to you and to Scarlett and to Jorge. And it is a special moment that happened in 2021 when that space initiative that Scarlett curated kind of, started things up there. We didn't even know that we all would be on our own space mission in the future, but everything has been a pure joy. The Bitcoin mining conference events, Nashville, Fashion Week, New York, United Nations, it has been a pure joy. And the friendships that we've all built, I would have never met Scott Page. I would have never met Kelly. So I am eternally grateful to all of the team at Bit Basil that has definitely played a very special role in all of this coming together so that we could go to the moon and beyond and continue to do great things together.
And Nadine introduced me to you, and we were one of the first to talk about NFTs at her location.
Yeah, that's right. 2021, we were on the stage at Nadine's place. That's correct.
Guys,
awesome,
so I remember, when Dallas shows up in a room, you recognize Dallas, right? He has a character, he has charisma. Yeah. And when we made in the middle of the room at Bit Basil 2022, I told Sammy, I said, hey, let's make a Bit Basil modernist. And I put a chair in the middle of the room and I said, like, you draw it right now and you take inspiration from the entire place. And then Dallas, you and I met. I don't think you remember because but you were at the bar, you were walking around, you had a purple jacket on, and I had no idea about all of this. And literally 2 months later, we connected and we met at this point at Bit Basil 2022. It was a very iconic, iconic Bit Basil. I want to say it was a game changer.
It's the Woodstock of the Web3. It really is. The Bit Basil events are the Woodstock. It brought people together.
Big
Absolutely.
time. And they stood the test of time. Through the dark times, they stood up. They stayed through. They continued all the way through. That is the hardest thing in the world. It's much easier when you got a bull market and everybody's rocking, but when you can keep it together in a down market and then just can exit the X, that's a big deal. I love businesses and people can do that. And Scott, man, I have so much respect for you guys for sticking it out and getting through the hard times. And I think the next ones are going to even grow bigger. And I think, what's great is this community is definitely supporting. So I think we're going to have some fun.
The businesses are
Scott
awesome,
and Scott,
the
everybody.
achievements are big, but the friendships, they make along the way. It's cliche, but it's true. And this is all proof of it. And let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Scott and Scott, everybody. Where's Waldo? I want to be Scott. Like, I am Scott is the new thing. Like, I am Scott has to become a children's book.
That's
I am
Rockstar.
Scott. Where's
That's
Scott?
Rockstar Scott.
All right, everybody. Thank you very much, Scott's plural, Scarlett, Bit Basil for your contribution. It's been absolutely impeccable. And next, we have 2 more to go. And we want to go to, I don't know where you are in the world, Steph, but Steph by Steph, hope you're doing great. Hello and welcome to the party.
Hello. Yeah, I am always in my heart in the world, that for sure. But my feet are in Cancun because we were yesterday in this show with the Contemporary Art Museum. So yeah, we are so happy. Like I cannot even express how thankful I am to be part of this mission, to know you all guys. Like I feel really blessed. Thank you, Bit Basil, Scott, Scarlett. You've been such an amazing part of all of these connection. I met you guys in Tulum Crypto Fest. Actually, also Tulum Crypto Fest was quite a big connection for all of the things and like connecting with Tulum and we talked about everything we're doing here and you saw the work that I was doing with the beach cleanups and all the tokenized rewardings and utilizing Web3 to like connect to that and using all like the NFTs and stuff. And you definitely like felt that I and all the things that I was doing was need to be part of this mission, but I didn't knew the level of deepness that it was meant to be. That I was like part of this mission. It's just so beautiful to be able to mark history or our story, you know, because it's not even like it's just so powerful.
And some of y'all
And
are worried about
I'm very blessed to be able to share with you the projects that we're doing, connecting with the art that we also did with another of our 222 artists, Isla Moon. That it's um, is the Bird of Eden, the collection, but it is talking about the touch of Atlantis, the waters. It's underwater pictures that we did because we wanted to bring the voice of that feminine, the voice of those of that beauty, of that love from the underground of the field. We're both moon dancers and we met in the gala actually in the rocket. Well, we were connected already from other places, but when we really met was in the gala. And knowing that we're like also moon dancers, like I have a deep connection with the moon, you know, way before the moon mission, I was always following the moon, doing all of this because I know the moon moves all the waters of the planet and of course all the waters of ourselves as well, right? So to be able to put a message on the moon, art, to be able to create this like connection between earth and and space and the moon with beauty, with art, it's just one of the most wonderful things that could ever happen to me. And to of course, I guess all of us, after hearing all of you talk, I really know that we're all here for that same mission and purpose that got us in here to really tell this story the way we want and the way we can do it, and to share a piece of this future that is not future because it's now, it's today, it's happening, you know. Yeah, maybe the party is not going to happen tomorrow, but we're going to be partying in the moon
it's
soon.
happening
I don't
today.
doubt that.
Beth, it's happening. The party's happening today.
Today, exactly, we're on the moon partying, connected all together. No, yeah, definitely. I really want to thank you all, like every one of you. It's so important. Dallas, of course, like, my gosh, thank you so much for all your effort, for all your support, for your guidance, for your love, and everyone for your inspiration, you know, Brandy, Scott, Ale, like Kelly, of course, with Basil. Like, I love you guys so much. And I really wish you the best anniversary ever. You enjoy, celebrate, and connect to that because we are in one same place that it's our heart, you know? Trevor, even I didn't even met him in person and he lives in my heart. Every time I talk about him, I get goosebumps. Every time I hear it, it's just something that gets in. So I just want you all to know that you are forever ever in my heart, and I love you and thank you for being part of this. And yeah, I would love to connect as well more with the project that we're doing, do collaborations, get a lot of or our art going in museums together. I think that's a lot of things that should happen as well. So I'm very excited to all of the things that we will be weaving and connecting. And thank you, the great, yeah, Spirit, the Great
Thank
Mother, the
you.
Great God. God, thank
Thank
you
you,
all for
Thank you,
being
Beth. I
here.
Steph.
love your artwork and your projects.
You have been you're absolutely a consistent, powerful source to this project, and we all appreciate you. Thank you
Thank you
for keeping us on our what's up next toes.
It's all about
Um,
energy, right? The whole thing is about moving energy.
it's
And what happens is when you get the collective, the group of people to move the energy in the right place, it only really takes a little bit of catalyst and it can get started. And once it gets there, it takes off, it changes. And that's what's building culture.
Exactly.
And you are, no question, a shining light in that drive to make that happen, girl. So thank you.
I love you guys. Yes,
Right.
yes,
Yeah.
that's the thing. We're the current seas. You know, that's what's one of my biggest things that I really feel in this moon mission. You know, the moon is moving the current seas, right? The current seas that we are seeing, what we see, what we talk, what we move, what we give our value to. So this is what we're changing. And thank you for all your work. Yeah.
Thank you, Seth. Much appreciated. Much love to. Where are you again? Tulum right now, or where are you?
Tulum, yeah, ish. I'm Cancun
Much
right
love
now,
to
but
Tulum.
yeah, Tulum.
Never been.
a little
Still
bit.
have to go. Been invited many times. I feel 2025 has it in the cards for us. With that, I would love
So
to.
already came like 5 times. Come on, like Ellie.
True.
We gotta do
True.
one
True. True.
party in
I even
Tulum.
have a place to stay with one of my Lenoir founders. So we'll come to Tulum. Steph,
Yeah.
thank you very much. And next, we would like to go to our last official speaker, and then we have potentially some special guests, which I'm trying to figure out technologically. But Tommy Pham and Raiden, Tommy, if you would be so pleasant to unmute yourself. I think you are unmuted. The stage is yours. Welcome to the party. Welcome, Raiden. He might be sleeping on your lap. I just have a feeling.
He just woke up, but we've been
Oh,
in
he
the
just woke
background
up just
listening.
right on time. Good to see you.
Hey everyone. Yeah, I still feel like I'm in a dream right now. That I'm part of this community. It's unreal. I am not an artist in the traditional sense, but I believe our story is a form of art when you think about determination, love, hope, possibility, and humanity. So my son named Raiden, after the god of thunder from Mortal Kombat, has one of the rarest disorder in the world. There's less than 100. His specific mutation, he's 1 in 8 billion. He's the only kid with his specific mutation. So his symptoms, quadriplegic cerebral palsy, he's 5, but his mind is about 6 months old. It is progressive, and we are racing against time to save his life and develop a gene therapy. And so thanks to Dallas for, I get emotional, but thanks to Dallas for just welcoming us in its community and on this mission to share our story, spread awareness of what's going on, to help drive fundraising, to help drive research, and just to inspire the impossible. So Dallas, our family, our foundation is forever grateful for that.
Fantastic. So, hey, Raiden. Can
Thank
everybody
you.
unmute
Thank you
and
so
say,
much.
say hi to Raiden?
Yeah, we have
It's a beautiful story how we all connected. Back in Marina Del Rey. Tommy, just so you guys know, is very versed in Web3, NFTs. He's been at Nike, I think, for nearly 20 years, and those as an executive in those areas at Nike, and so he understands what we're doing. But we came together for a bigger purpose, and that is this rare disease that has affected his son and others. And I'm so happy that the story has been able to climb up the ladder in the media and get out in the press and get before donors. And when Raiden's story landed on the moon, it shined down here on the earth, and media outlets picked it up. And we hope that continues on to tell the story. So thank you so much to Raiden and the family, and to Tommy. You are truly a friend of ours. And we look forward to our continued friendship together and joy together.
Brandon, you mentioned earlier, like connecting with everyone in the community. I need to do a better job of that. Obviously, things are hard at home, but in the coming months and year, I hope to reach out to all of you and just connect, learn about who you are, learn about the project, and see how we can collaborate together. Just hang out, Yeah, that's about it. And Dallas, I just want to fill you in. Our current fundraising campaign, you mentioned the Making Them Possible possible. That's our latest campaign, Make Them Possible possible. And
wow.
Yeah, I'll show that to you. And one other thing, talking about 222. So when we landed on the moon, right, it's February 22nd, February 2022. Raiden's birthday is on Wednesday, February 26th. And then the official National Rare Disease Day is February 28th. So it's February. So 2, 2,
Wow.
2. Either it's coincidence
Wow.
or it's fate. Who knows?
Wow. Yes. Well, I hope for miracles. We know that new technology and artificial intelligence is going to be drilling down on diseases like this, and hopefully that this can be sped up quickly. And we're grateful for the technology in space and the space pioneering engineering companies that a lot of their solutions that have been developed for space are going to trickle down to all of us on Earth. Hopefully, it can trickle down to Raiden as well and to the foundation.
Appreciate it.
All right. Beautiful moon
Mm.
family.
Hey, Kelly, I'd like to, we have people, our partners are in Dubai. It's 5:18 a.m. for them, and they're standing by for our presentation. Are we almost to the final destination?
Yes.
Is that Luli Suli Chin?
This is Brandy speaking.
No,
So he was asking the name
Brandy.
for
I
Brandy.
know. Come on. I know. I know. We would have another Scott
Hi,
Spiegel,
Brandy. Nice to
everybody.
meet you.
Another Scott Spiegel in the house. Brandy, I have one person raising the hand, which is Luli Sulichin. Is that your partner?
That don't look like Scott Spiegel.
Brandy, really quick. Is this Luli Sulichin?
No.
Okay, Louis Solution did not stop raising their hand. I don't have anybody here. Are you asking me to bring somebody up? Is that correct? Or
No. We're just going to roll the video introduction. We're going to go live with our premiere on the 28th. We have a full length, 1 hour full length interview with the founders of Dallas, Farzam Kalamabadi, and Simon, and our Future Trends Multiverse. And we're going to reveal that. But right now we just have a short teaser. Yeah.
I can play it, but I cannot play sound. That's
You
what
want me
I
to
try
try it on
tell
my
you.
side?
No. Yes. I for some reason I cannot check the sound box. So maybe you can try.
While you're pulling that up, I'm really happy today because of this project that Brandy has led. She is a partner in this project. She is not just telling us about it. She's actually a partner in this project, this metaverse project, and we are as well. And the Luna Prize mission and the artists become partnered into this project as well, become benefactors in this project. And we want to invite our friends at Basel, of course, to think of events that they would like to collaborate with us in the metaverse. We're going to start booking these events, and we have a community obviously in place between all of us that are connected here today. So we look forward to launching our first events after February 28th. We'd be able to do that, is what we're forecasting, and crawl, walk, run to build a community permanently of all kinds of spectacular educational, entertainment, movies, documentaries, all kinds of stuff that we can be showcasing in the multiverse experiences that have been established for Luna Prize Museum.
Today is a very special day, as we know. We made the announcement of the partnership with the Future Trends Multiverse and Luna Prize Museum. And it's just so exciting because I did this spotlight, and the spotlight just kept on moving over into the partnership. And I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, Dallas, for all your energy, effort. Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, Farzam. Really appreciate you. So let's see if we can get this going. How's that sound? Can you hear it? Epic proportions. The Luna Prize Museum, first art and cultural.
You can raise the volume a little bit.
Is bringing the attention.
We can hear it, but very low.
Genre of people developing technology and cryptocurrency.
The entire world was united in that. It was one of the biggest television broadcasts in history. Human beings from all over the world, representing many, many nations, witnessed that achievement. This is mission director on IM1, evaluating how we can refine that signal and dial in the pointing for our dishes. What we can confirm, without a doubt,
as our equipment is on the surface of the moon and we are transmitting. So, congratulations, IM team. We'll see how much more we can get from that.
Today, for the first time in more than a half century, the U.S. has returned to the moon. Today, for the first time in the history of humanity, a commercial company, an American company, launched and led the voyage up there. And today is a day that shows the power and promise of NASA's commercial partnerships.
It's our stories that are going to land into other galaxies. It's our stories that are going to land into other places. So this Lunar Prize Museum is the beginning of telling a story of humanity.
It is not a linear action that changes the destinies of humanity. It is when you walk the mind.
The spirit we have, the love we have within our heart, the vision we have, there's no limit to what we can achieve here and inspire the world, especially also and the youth, everybody, no matter what age, no matter what generation, to become part of literally writing history and future at the same time.
All right, that was where we're headed.
Thank you.
And hopefully,
Excellent. Thank
for that-
you. Great
Well-
job. Yeah.
So the invitation, and
Wow.
I'll close with this. The invitation is we'll do the screening and the premiere on YouTube, so you can see the entire interview, and then after that, we'll invite everybody into the metaverse to do the ribbon cutting.
Thank you, Brandy. We can't wait for it and make sure that we all get the date locked in early so that we're right there with you.
A very big
Awesome,
day
awesome.
today. You know, not only did we land on the moon a year ago, but the goal, which was very difficult, of being able to have these multiverse ventures get launched today, was very ambitious. And the teams that are involved spent literally months and months, thousands and thousands of hours that were involved. This is a custom build. I mean, a lot of the stuff we envisioned, how we would see it and how it would unfold. And we had to bring the artists into it and bring artists into agreements so that they would be participants in this. So a lot of work's gone into it. I'm almost as excited about landing on the moon as I am about these metaverse projects being announced today. It's a really big deal.
Come on.
We're all
Come
gonna-
on, Dallas.
No,
Come
seriously, because
on.
this is, I'll tell you the reason why, because this is how humans, the 8 billion people that are on the planet that didn't get to go to space and never been on space, this is how they're going to experience what we're doing up there in the space missions on the moon, the colony, and then on to Mars. And these metaverse projects are going to evolve as the space missions evolve. And so that, to me, is really exciting that we're giving a place for the humanity to experience the cultural aspects of human beings going into space. So I am excited about it. I consider it equal.
Yeah. Plus the team, it shows the team can execute. Right? I mean, that's to really make this all happen, it takes execution, and that's a big deal. So execution has happened. This is a great sign that this thing's got life to continue.
Yes.
Give confidence.
Braden's a part of this. He's committed. Braden's, what he's done with Soundromeda, he's a part of this. He's a part of the mission. And Brandy is a part of the mission. She's been involved. She was there at the Kennedy Space Center launch. So what better people to have come together than people that have a vested interest? They're artists in this mission. So we got to, obviously I got approached by everybody in the metaverse world that wanted to do metaverse projects. We ended up deciding to work alongside companies that had a vested interest in what we were doing, really believed in it, really believed in the vision. And it really feels good today that we've got the right metaverse partners together for what we want to do. So thank you, Brandy,
Amen.
so much. I love you for your commitment to this, your dedication to this, and the team that you brought together is exceptional. As you guys get to know Simon and his team, they are exceptional, high-level thinkers in this industry. And obviously, our friend Braden, he's beyond being just a musician and a DJ and a performer. He has a master's degree. He understands technology, and he's a visionary. And when he told me about the vision of Soundromeda, I loved it. And no surprise that NVIDIA jumped on board to become a partner with this company. So congratulations, everybody, for what you guys are doing. I'm really proud of you guys.
I just wanted to take a quick moment to say
There
thank
she
you.
is.
I am here. I was here since 6 o'clock. I've been listening to everyone,
I
and
know,
I'm
I know,
just
I know.
so happy
Absolutely.
to
Welcome, welcome,
belong
welcome.
to this family. I wanted to really I've said it a million times, but a million and ones. Thank you so much, Dallas and Scott and Jorge and Scarlett, and everyone that's been involved in this incredible, crazy endeavor that is so quite literally out of this world. I'm so happy I got to speak now after watching Brandy's video because it brought back that sensation of being not only at the launch in Cape Canaveral, but at the landing party when there was that moment when all connection was cut off and we didn't know if we had stuck the landing or not. And
Yeah.
it was just like 5 minutes of
Emotional.
not having a heartbeat. And then that celebration and watching the scientists jumping up and down. And we were in South Beach and we got to go outside and it was a full moon. The day that we landed happened to be a full moon. And the sensation of looking at the moon changed forever. And that's something that's an incredible gift that you have given me. And I'm so grateful from the bottom of my heart. I think this is such an incredible, creative and loving endeavor. And it's just what the world needs. And to be able to highlight the creative economies in this way is really useful to the world that we live in. So I'm just very excited to continue to partner with you for many, many years to come.
Yay.
Fantastic. Amazing. We got a few more. By the way, amazing sculpture at Art Week Miami, Bit
Thank you.
Basel this year. One of the favorites. I mean, everything was fantastic, but loved meeting you and your husband in person and having a really good time.
And her mother
Thank you very
too.
much.
Her mother.
And my mom
And
was
her
a mother.
mother. We love to
It's a
party with the
clan. We
elders.
move
Sorry,
in
Scott
clan
Page,
form.
but we love to party with the elders. We love to rock on stage, baby. No, thank you very much. And then I have Kirsten Collins here as well. Let's see. Can you speak?
Jorge.
Does it work?
Hello, hello. I don't know, it won't let me put my video on, but I can speak, and that
Were
is
you at the
thing.
Grammys? Did you perform at the Grammys?
No, not this year. They're waiting for me, you know? They're waiting for me.
There was a person, I could swear it looked like you.
Maybe it was my clone, I don't know.
We never know.
Guys, this has been so beautiful to just hear like your voices and just the memories that we've all been through together. Like I just started crying like when we landed and when we even saw it launch, and before then like building my first NFT with Space Blue and Dallas and meeting every single one of you. Honestly, it has of my life. Oh, I can have a video. Hello guys. It's been one of the most divine things ever. And I'm just so excited for what God is going to do for this. I have chills. I love every one of you. My project on the moon is called Nova of Light, and it's really about sound and the light that's within us, and it's come to life. And so I am excited for what's next. Everything is so exciting, and that is my minute.
Fantastic. Miss Collins, thank you very much for joining us
Thank
here on
you.
the tail end. Really appreciate it. I think I have, let's see, I have Bob. Anybody know a Bob?
How about Isaro? Did Isaro come in?
Isaro, I don't see him anymore. I made
He's
him a
with
panelist a while
DL7
ago.
right now, with a bunch of people.
I don't see him here. I don't see him raising his hand.
Where is
I don't see
CL?
I don't see his name anymore.
They're
I have
together. How about
a
Brian Barbie? We also have
Brian Barbie was
Alexandria.
here a while ago. Brian, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. Let's see, Brian. Promoted panelist kind of takes a minute to move over for some reason, but we'll be rejoining the webinar as a panelist. Brian, are you
We
with
will
us?
be broadcasting this on YouTube and out on Twitter, and working with influencers to get the word out. So this video that got done tonight is going to be shared with a lot of people. and go down in history and be part of the record of what we did and what you guys all did, be a part of this mission.
Wait, Dallas, I was supposed to record this? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I just realized I could raise my hand for the first time. I've been here since 3 and I'm like, oh, I can raise my hand.
Brian, are you here? Brian Barbie, are you here? Pretty damn nifty.
Yes, sir. How's it going today?
There he is.
Going
He
good.
was the first one to raise his hand. He's a very consistent lover of the moon.
Yes, sir. Dallas, Brandy, Kelly, Azaro, Cedric. I appreciate all of you. It's been a game changer for me. I've been kind of a reclusive collector, and so just getting out of the house has been a blessing. And to be a part of this project is also just been amazing. So I'm just enjoying just getting out there, talking about the projects that are within the project, I guess you could say. And so I think next week at the Oscars, hopefully we get those images up there for I guess the world to see on the red carpet possibly. We're trying to get some, I guess, images out there so that they can put that up there and we can talk about it. Just like I said, just get it up there.
For those of you that are interested, a lot of us are going to go to the largest Oscars gala at the Universal Studios at the Universal Hilton. It's been going on for years. And Brian will be going, and Andrew Lane will be going, and other artists that are part of the Luna Prize mission will be there. Kirsten went last year, and she was there sitting at the table. It's a wonderful gala event. So we'll have a bunch of people there representing the space mission, and the people that are the organizers know about Luna Prize, and they're really excited. And they invite over 1,000 people in black tie and celebrities and media, and they want people that are involved with the Luna Prize mission to be there as special celebrity guests. So looks like it's going to be a fun time next Sunday. And you'll be there, Brian.
Yeah, thank
Fantastic.
God I don't have to get on an 18-hour flight to go to Dubai to do it. I love you, Brian. Thank you so much for being an advocate for
Yeah.
this mission. I really enjoy that you are always there. You're consistent, and that inspires other people to be
And
curious.
supporting women artists, by the way.
Yeah.
Brian has been a supporter. He's put his support behind female artists and watching them mature and develop in this industry. So thank you very much for that, Brian. And he's a leader in the space.
Julie, she's a part of the project. Alexandria, I think her sisters in some of the
Kirsten,
imagery. Yes. So very pleased.
Okay.
Very honored. Thank you.
And always there showing up. All right, guys. Computers are dying, phones are dying, people are sitting on the side of the 405 trying to get home, stop their life and their day for this. Thank you very much. I have one Bob in the waiting room, but Bob, I'm very sorry. Just Bob is not enough to get you on here for today, unless somebody knows Bob. Scott, Dallas, anybody? Bob? No Bob. Sorry, Bob.
I don't know
Next
who
year.
Bob is, but I want to say hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Cat is
Oh,
here.
there you go.
The cat is out of the bag, by the way. How is everybody? I just want to tell you all, I love you so, so much to the moon and back. And I'm just so honored and privileged. It's a moon mint, guys, and we're all part of this incredible story and journey. It really shows connection and what everyone has done. And, some of us are not on this call, but all the people that were in the production, everyone that meant something. It's like we look at the stars and we dream when we're, maybe a child, and that interconnectivity, that we're all here for this planet. And, my dream had originally came from just wanting to see this beautiful earth, Mother Earth, essentially, and wanting to save our planet and let people know that we're all in this together, essentially. And so, I've been thinking about, well, it's kind of like a monumental time. And then really, really digesting my words and my feelings lately. And I was like, Mom, you meant all. You meant all to me. And then I was like, we're minting this, we're twinning because we're all winning here. We're all taking a piece of history and we're all doing this together. And we're giving people the opportunity to share that story with us. So Dallas and Scott and Scarlett and all of you, I'm so, so, so grateful, and it's really all about us as a family. So yes, twinning is winning. And I'm just so blessed. Y'all, like literally, I've been watching art so much lately, and I found art in all of you. Like it was inside the people, it's finding that treasure. So even to have SpaceX be the one to take us, X marks the spot, and each one of us are creators and a part of the creation of life. And it's just really, really beautiful. So thank you all for making this magic happen. And we're gonna do some. I saw the Fort Lauderdale, so Bit Basil, please, and all of you. Hard Rock is gonna be coming up soon. We have an opportunity there. I'm gonna be getting out of the house and having some more movement in my life too, and showing up for all of you, just like we need to for everyone. So really, really grateful, all of you. Thank you so much.
Excellent. All
Over here
right.
in Miami, we have champagne in Miami Beach. I'm here at the Citizen M. Oh, look who
With who?
joined.
Mickey joined
Oh,
you. The Tiger.
Frenchman has got the first glass of champagne poured out, as you guys can see. Cheers. With Marshmallow and myself.
Salute.
Yes. My little
Marshmallows.
campaign.
All right, everybody. We are 1 hour and 15 minutes over, and that's what we do. We party late, we party hard. That's what we do.
We moon. We moon.
We moon. Not amen, it's a moon. And thank you, everybody. I really want to go really quick. Brandy, thank you very much for your contribution. Braden, Catherine, Space Blue, Dallas Santana, the one and only person. Kristen, sorry, Lisa, Scott, Ryan, Benz, Dahlia, Scott and Scott, Michael, Nadine, Roger, Scarlett, another Scott, Tommy, and Mark, and whoever already left. Thank you very much.
And we
Let's
cannot
raise a
forget
glass.
our master of
Raise a
ceremonies,
glass.
man, Mr. Kelly Max. You did a
Thank you
fine
very much.
job, young man.
Kelly,
Fine
thank
job
you for
moderating.
making
Good job.
Excellent moderating.
Good job,
Thank
man.
you very much. I love you all very, very much. I can't wait to see what the year brings. I think Coachella is up soon. Bit Basil Fest is coming up in Lauderhill. Art Week's coming up. Do you know that there's an Art Week deck on February 15th that was done? Like, that's a historic moment. Scott number 5 and Scott number 3. Thank you very much. It's been absolutely a blessing to be with you guys. I'm going to share to all the gallery views so everybody can see each other. Thank you very much. Tulu Noir, New Beginnings. Cheers to that. I don't see myself. For whatever reason, I don't have a video of myself. Was I on video at all? Or no?
We see you. You look just fine.
Yeah.
All right. Salute, everybody. Cheers. To New Beginnings.
Can't kill a dream.
Exactly.
Can't get the dream. Love you, everybody.
All of you guys are stars, and starships are meant to fly, guys. I'm just saying that. Just FYI.
All right.
All my stars. Thank you.
Hey,
All right, everybody.
Thank you.
Much love.
Love
Happy
to
birthday.
everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
So
Bye-bye.
much. Happy anniversary. Bye.
See you soon, Dallas.
Oh.
Adios. I'm going to 3, 2,
2,
1. Lift off. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Recording stopped.